Okay, so I've had a few changes to my setup, and I want to do a quick video to see if it's better, worse, indifferent, or see generally if it's an improvement or not, I guess. And they also give a couple of updates on what I'm going to be doing. I have a jamming video coming up. I know they're the most popular videos on the channel. I've got a jammer from Amazon that I'm going to go through and see if it works, see if it doesn't, all that good stuff. But yeah, onto the actual setup. I've got some new lights either side to try and fix the camera because by all reports the camera that I've got is pretty good. So I just needed to fix the lighting to get the most out of it. The fluorescent lights that are in the garage here are a bit crap. So this is good. The other thing is the audio. So a coworker who is much more intelligent with audio stuff than me got some advice off him. Also a little bit of kit. I've got a Focusrite something. Hold on, let me get the name of that for you now. A Scarlett Solo mixer. So the mixer that I had was a Behringer old thing. Got it on eBay to replace one that broke a while ago. Didn't know how to use it. Lots of buttons. This one super, streamlined. It's just got a gain, which makes it easier for me. And then the other thing was the type of mic I was using. It was told it needs to be closer to my face, so I got a mic stand, and now the mic is just here. Strangely, it's actually not even impeding my view of the screens as much as it was when it was hanging up, which is what I was worried about of having it so close that it was going to get in my way. It does sort of block my keyboard view a little bit, but I'll see. I need to move the desk around and fix things at the minute. It's just a mess of cables of everything that I've got sitting around at the minute. Um, but yeah, hopefully that's helpful. I think the camera looks a lot better from what I've heard on the audio and just listening back to a few tests. It sounds a lot better. So hopefully that's good. I may replace the mic. What I've got at the minute, I got it from China for like 20 quid. It was dirt cheap, but it seems to be sufficient. And actually, now that it's closer and in a good spot, also with the hopefully with the help of the mixer here, that it's a bit cleaner. But I was looking at the or advice for the Rodecaster, yeah, the Rode Podcaster mic, the one with the USB C. It has everything basically built into it, so I wouldn't necessarily need a mixer, or an interface go between. So that might be helpful to help declutter my desk and keep things off it. So I might get one of them, but this at the very least seems to be really good, which is nice. As far as updates to the channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff again on offensive security. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to try and focus on purple team, which is what I do now. But by that I mean sort of show the offensive side, the here's the attacks that we're doing, here's the things that we do, and then pivot over into the the EDR solutions, the defensive toolings that are going to be installed on the systems, and show this is what it looks like. This is what the alerts look like. This is how attackers can hide. This is things that they need to get around evasions, and then also this is how you write rules that can be used to pick up on these things. So I've been using Elastic Stack. My trial of it has expired or is expiring any day now. I have reached out to them to see if they'll maybe give me extended access to it, but I'm not sure. But I did find that you can get Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. So this is the enterprise version of Defender, not the one that you get on on your standard Windows machine. This is the one that actually can have rules written for it and things like that. You can get a free version with a Microsoft developer account. I don't think it's limited in any way, apart from the amount of devices that you can have and legally what you're allowed to use them for. So I'm going to go down that route. And something I thought would be interesting, because I know not everyone who's watching this is enterprise grade, is to have two virtual machines span up. One which has got the Defender for Endpoint on it, so the enterprise variant, and then the home version, and do comparisons between the two of how sort of something like what we did before with this Redline Stealer clone that AI created for me. How it's picked up differently in the EDR solution, and how it detects things, and also how easy it is to potentially get around the likes of the standard Defender that's more signature based rather than behavioral. So I'm going to do that as well. If there's any other things that you think would be good to look at and test, let me know. I know jamming is the more popular videos that I get, but there's only so much I can say about a jammer. A jammer is a jammer. Like, it blasts out RF and breaks things. So I don't really want to do too much on them. I'm going to do this video on the one from Amazon. I'm going to be recording it in the next few days. We'll see how it does, but yeah, really I want to sort of focus more on this kind of stuff because I think this is far cooler than a jammer. A jammer, you turn something on, it stops something communicating. It's fairly meh, in my opinion. I know people do enjoy it, but to me, there's only so many ways you can skin that cat. Um, and most of the people watching it are ones saying, oh, they want to know how to build a 5G jammer, which, if they watch the video, they would understand that a 5G jammer is just blasting more of 5G frequency or more stuff, more RF in the 5G frequency range than the actual, towers do. So you can't argue with that kind of logic that they've got, when they're trying to do it because they don't want to be harmed by 5G. It is what it is. So yeah, hopefully getting away from that. I will be doing more robot videos. So there is another channel called InfoSec BattleBots. I'm going to try and copy across as much as possible and sort of do a bit of overlap between the two. So you'll see more, probably more shorts on robots and things like that, and the arena builds. We are starting the tournament in here in Northern Ireland, hopefully later this year in September time ish. We're not sure yet. So we'll be doing stuff like that. All of that will be live streamed. We're doing videos building up of building the robots, stuff with the competitors who are coming to play, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing coming up. Hopefully, let me know what you think of this audio setup. I can then pass on my kudos to my coworker who gave me a lot of great advice around it. Let me know if there's stuff that you want to see specifically around cybersecurity. Obviously, offensive security is a massive topic, and I know a very small amount, but I'm learning quite a lot quite quickly, which is nice. But I learn best when I'm trying to teach and trying to present it back to people. So if there's stuff, particular areas of offensive security that you're interested in, we can we can learn it together, and try and try and get better at this sort of things. But like I say, I always want to try going forward taking the stance from the okay, here's the offensive side, but now let's take a look at the defensive side as well. Whether we split those up into different videos if they're bigger topics. But I think it's really important to have both sides of that tied in to sort of be like, yes, this is the offensive, but here's how we protect against it, and and so on, and how the dance goes on of here's how we protect, here's how they get around the protection, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're going now. So yeah, let me know what you think.